Welcome to the Startup Grind. So tell us a little bit about TAG. I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about dealing with PR and things like that. And I know you've TAG has had some difficult things to deal with and in terms of from PR perspective. And I don't want to get into that specifically, but just you as a founder. How do you, when something comes at you that is either misconstrued or not as you had hoped or planned, like how do you as a founder deal with that press or something going wrong or on a big scale? How do you deal with that?
So I'll say dealing with PR appropriately is probably one of my biggest lessons since I've started working on TAG. Being a product guy, a very analytical person. For a while, I actually never saw the point of PR. It seemed very fluffy. I'm not a very bragging type of guy by nature, and it just seemed like a lot of hot air. And why would we spend our time, spinning our story rather why don't we just build our product, get a lot of people on it, and all that success should tell itself. But I'd say in 2009, we had a little mistake around email address books that turned into a big PR problem. And when I look back on it, yes, I wish we hadn't made a mistake around email address books, and we've certainly made new compliance processes to avoid those. But my bigger mistake was actually that we hadn't done much PR, and so we had left a vacuum out there in public perception. So then when we had this PR problem, other people with their own agendas get to fill in that vacuum, and all of a sudden that becomes our public perception. Which really does not match our internal reality. So, I can't control what others say about us and what they have to do with their own agendas, but it was on me and my team that we allowed there to be a vacuum to begin with. And so I've definitely learned that lesson. And since 2010, we've been very proactive with PR. And I'd say today, our public perception is much more reflective of our internal reality.